My dears, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos like once or twice a week. So today's video is going to be all on my current favorites, and these are products that I have been using pretty much exclusively like every day, and I have been using them so much I've literally been feeling guilty about neglecting my other products, and I sometimes even have to force myself to grab something else or something that I've had because I literally love these things. I will say that a lot of it is from the Ulta beauty brand, and I had never really tried anything from the Ulta beauty brand until last month. They had a buy two get two free, and I mean, how could you not? Like, that's like a really good deal. So next time Ulta has a sale, I definitely plan to pick up more items because, again, I am completely surprised as to how much I really like the products that they've got going on in their collection. So I don't have any more babbling, and let's just get right into this. Yes! Okay, so I've got everything here. I'm serious when I say that I utilize these little Ipsy bags like for everything. Like I said, I have a lot of Ulta brand products. I have 4 that I really want to talk to you guys about today. First one being the concealer. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty much almost done with this. Like, I've been using it exclusively for about a month straight, and I am literally scraping the sides of this now. Now, on camera, it looks really yellow, and when I apply it, it looks really dark. However, once you blend it out, it looks really good. I'll show you a swatch of it right here, and as you can see, really yellow. And once you blend it out, I'm just gonna use my finger to be honest, like, you can't even really see the yellow, but can you see that coverage? Like, ooh, that coverage is good. I should have probably said what this is called. It is the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. It is a waterproof concealer, and I mean, I haven't like gone swimming with it or anything, so I don't know if it is waterproof. However, I do sweat a lot, and I notice it doesn't move if I sweat. And when I mean I sweat a lot, you guys, I sweat a lot, like drip and everything. So I've noticed it stays in place really well. I also noticed it's got like a moussey texture, so it's not like liquidy or too chunky. It's like the perfect consistency. When I apply it under the eyes, it kind of feels cooling. I don't know if that's just me in my head or if it's like an actual thing that it does, but it does feel really comfortable on the under eyes. I also want to mention that it's not drying at all, and my under eyes lately have been like crusty dry to where if I apply like the Tarte Shape Tape sample that I got in my Ipsy bag, it'll literally crack on the edges here because of how dry my under eyes are. But this is not drying at all. It's very comfortable, like I said, or keep saying, I should say, but I really like it. I will say though that the shade range kind of sucks for this. I don't think they have very many. I think it's like 9 or 10 of them, and I have mine in the shade medium warm, and I think I'm gonna go for a neutral one next time because, like I said, it's a little bit on the yellow side and it works wonderful to color correct, but I want something a little bit more neutral so it doesn't look too yellow under the eye. So I love this, love the formula. I'm a little bit off on the color, but as you can see, the coverage is really good. It looks fantastic, feels really nice and smooth, and I cannot recommend this concealer enough. Like, I've been talking about it for like 4 minutes now, but it's really good. Next up from the Ulta Beauty brand is the Adjustable Coverage Foundation. This is one of those wet and dry pressed powders, and it is a full coverage foundation, so you will get a good amount of coverage when you use this product. And as you could see, you guys, I've had this for a month and I love it. Like, it looks so good on the skin. I have mine in the shade warm. Again, their shade range kind of sucks. Okay, so while editing this, I actually found out they have more shades now, so hooray for Ulta. Let's get more shades, guys. This looks really yellow like on camera, but it looks all right on my skin. There are some days where I like to just go in with this concealer and this foundation, and that I call it a day so that my face doesn't feel too heavy or too like, you know, caked on or anything like that. This powder doesn't feel like that. Usually powder foundations do feel like lighter on the skin, which is what I like right now. I love that this can be used wet and dry. Sometimes I like to take my sponge and go in and touch up certain areas, or like if I wanted a little bit of extra coverage like on a blemish like I've got going on here, I'll take a sponge and, you know, sort of dab in those areas. So I've been really enjoying this powder like a lot, and Ulta definitely definitely needs to expand their shade range on these products because they are so good. Like, I'm surprised as to how good this is. I have nothing bad to say except for the shade range. Like I said, that's the only thing that they need to fix on this. The next Ulta product I've got, I'm like a broken record or something, is the Baked Bronzer. And I've been getting a lot of comments as to how glowy and bronzy and, like, you know, sun-kissed I look, and it is because of this guy. Like, this bronzer is beautiful, and they only make it in one shade, so, you know, depending on your skin tone, this could be like a hit or miss for you. But this is one of those, you know, baked bronzers, could be used wet or dry. Again, I've never used it wet. Don't think I ever will need to use it wet. I will note that I use a special brush for this bronzer, and I'm trying to look for it right now. It's this Luxie, what's this? The 534 angled topped buffer brush to apply this, because if I use a regular, like, big fluffy brush, like a bronzer brush, it doesn't really do much for my skin because it, you know, I am a little bit more on the, like, medium side. But when I go in with, like, a dense packed brush like this, and I, you know, use this to, like, contour or chisel out my cheeks, it looks fantastic. It looks beautiful, and I absolutely love the tone of this bronzer for my particular skin. I'm gonna swatch it right here and show you guys. It gives you so much depth, so much dimension. It's not glittery, it's definitely just satin, and I really like satin bronzers right now. Like, there's something about a satin bronzer that gives you more life and more dimension, and it just makes you look a lot glowier and radiant and healthy. So I've been really into the satin bronzers, and this one, as you can see, it just looks stunning on the skin. Like, I just love the way that it looks, and it's not too warm and it's not too cool. It's just like the perfect shade of bronzer for me right now, and totally loving it. I cannot recommend this enough. And the last Ulta product I've got, I promise, is this Ulta Beauty Flushed Blush. And out of everything that I'm talking about today with this Ulta brand thing, this is by far the best one yet. Now, I will say, if you have texture on your skin, or if you're very self-conscious about, you know, the texture on your skin, I don't recommend it. Like, straight up, don't recommend it. It does have a little bit of what looks like, you know, some gold flecks in it. It is one of those really pretty, very satiny blushes, and it's gonna make you glow a lot. As you can see on my cheeks, I don't know if you can tell, but me, I can. In the monitor, it does sort of accentuate my texture just a bit. However, I really like this color, and I really like the way that it lays on the skin and how it, you know, has sort of a flip to it. It is one of those that has more of a duochrome like effect to it. In, like, one way you see that pink, and then another, like, lighting you see that gold, because it does have a lot of pink and gold in it, and it is so pretty. This is in the shade Pink Prosecco, and you'll see it swatched there. Like, when the light hits it, you see that gold, but then when you're in certain lightings, you see that, like, pink. And this could work as both your blush and your highlight if you're one of those people that likes a more natural glow. Like, this will give that to you. You know, you'll see, like, I've got the blush on, but as soon as I turn, you'll see that gold reflex in there, and oh, it's just so beautiful. This would also make a bomb eyeshadow. Like, if you just want to put this all over your lid with, like, a little bit of bronzer in the crease, like, it would just look so stunning on the eyes. Like, it is a beautiful blush. This is, like, the prettiest blush I think I own, I'm not gonna lie, and I love the way that it looks on me, especially since I have that warm undertone with the gold reflex. It just looks so good. I'm so excited about this. This is definitely my favorite blush right now. I want to check out the rest of this line, but like I said, I'm gonna wait for a sale, because Ulta always has a sale on their brand, and you can't go wrong with that. So, okay, we're down to the last two products. I'm gonna save the worst for last because it's pretty bad. The next product I want to talk about is this City Color Glow Duo. This is a cream and powder highlighter, like, palette, I guess you can call it, and I got this in an Ipsy bag forever ago, and I would only really use the cream side because I was a little bit more lighter than I am now. However, now I am able to use this darker side, and oh my goodness, you guys, this highlighter for somebody with my particular skin tone is it's stunning. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this. It's like a beautiful rose gold shade, and it just looks so pretty. And I swatched it pretty heavily on my wrist there, but I do have it on my cheeks, and as you could see, it gives you such a beautiful bronze, like sun-kissed glow. And that's kind of what I've been into lately, because I mean, come on, I live in Southern California, I live really close to the beach, like all of us just love that bronzy glow here. So I've been loving it as my highlighter. It looks really nice. It doesn't give me that weird like gray cast that some highlighters will do if they're too dark for you. So I was really surprised as to how beautiful it works on my skin right now. The other side I've talked about before. The other side is the cream, and it is just as beautiful. It's obviously a little bit light for me right now. I swatched it way up here, but it gives you that beautiful, look at all this glowy stuff. Beautiful highlight nonetheless. I haven't paired both of them yet. Should probably try that because that would make a very interesting combo. But I love this. This is literally one of those things that is universal. Anyone who is a medium to dark skin tone could use this side, and then anyone who's, you know, fair to medium could use this side. And I'm so glad that I'm now able to use both sides, because this is equally, like, because this is just stunning. Like, this is the best thing I think City Color might make, because it's just an absolutely beautiful highlight. Like I said, look at that. Look at that. My skin looks wet right now, and I promise I'm not sweaty. And the last product that I want to talk about that I do not like, and I'm kind of bummed out I don't like it, because so many like big time beauty gurus here on YouTube like talk about it and rave about it, and for me it didn't work. And that's like how anything is. Sometimes things work for you and sometimes things just don't. And that is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. And this is that rich black, you know, typical mascara. And this stuff hurts. Like, it burns my eyes when I apply it. I tried it so many different times. I tried to just like suck it up, but every time I would apply this mascara, it would burn my eyes. I don't know if anybody has experienced that, but the burning is just not normal. And at first I thought it was an eyeliner that was giving me that burning like feeling or whatever, but no. It was this. And then on top of that, removing it is like so annoying. Like, when you remove this mascara, it is a tubing mascara. So what it does is you can literally just take a makeup wipe or like a cotton ball, whichever way you remove your makeup, and you literally just like swipe, and it's supposed to come right off, and it comes out in chunks. So you get all of this residue all over your face. I used to get chunks of this mascara in my eyes, irritate the crap out of my eyes every single time. It's just so unnecessary. Like, I don't know why. I've never had any mascara do that to me. Like, it is just like, I'm not gonna lie, the worst mascara I think I've ever used. And I'm not very picky when it comes to mascara, but I do want to say that that is by far the worst mascara I've ever used, and that's all I want to say about that. And that's all I've got for you guys today, so hopefully you enjoyed my current favorites. Let me know if you've tried any of these products or have received any of these products in like Ipsy bags or anything like that. Like I said, the Ulta brand has really surprised me, and I'm very curious about other products that they carry in their line. If you have any Ultra, why do I keep saying that? If you have any Ulta beauty products that you really like, I would love for you to give me your recommendations, because I would love to check them out. Again, I'm so intrigued, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the next sale. So, yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys sometime later this week. Mwah! Bye-bye.